just talked to a
I'm not normal size. I'm short.
We are now average size. That kid is incredible to be that big at that height.
6'4", 260. I'm not joking. That's
pretty
fishes.
If he grows to like 6'8", that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, no,
I love being short, by the way. It's a great feeling.
That's the crazy thing about like the recruiting process now for colleges and stuff like that. Like I remember being in high school and like the top athletes getting recruited, and you get the letter and stuff like that. I even think I got a couple letters from some small schools. But to be in 8th grade and already be like, all right, if I want to set my future now, I can commit. Like that is just such an amazing feat, and it really shows how evolved sports have become ever since, I don't want to be the old man, but since I was a kid. And, what I was alluding to earlier, I was a 3-sport athlete growing up. I wasn't focusing on football. I was just playing sports because I loved sports. I wasn't trying to make a career out of it. But now with like the AAU level, like Amani Bates and stuff like this, where 8th graders are getting recruited, it really shows that the way sports recruiting and the way you got to dedicate your life earlier to these sports if you want to be successful, because if you're just a random 8th grader picking up football and going up against that kid who's been in the gym every day training since he was 6, you're already leaps and bounds behind.
And the biggest takeaway that I had from that is he said, I'm a leader in the classroom as well.
Yeah.
So this kid's got it all. And when you stay focused like that, it just shows that the possibilities are endless for your career, even as young as an 8th grader. And it's truthfully just the power of social media, because I'm sure that's how, well, probably not in this scenario because Mel Tucker being a local guy, but that's going to be the way that players get looks across the country. But that's just where we're at. It's amazing.
Well, his dad's done an incredible job, too, instilling that work ethic, instilling just, it was like talking to a grown man, not an 8th grader.
Literally, I thought he was more grown than all of us. He probably is.
He probably is. Definitely more mature than me. Corey, what do you got to say? Just blown away?
Like, dude.
Corey's going to write his first blog on an 8th grader.
I'm like, dude, I'm trying to think, like, what would I do if I was that size? Probably playing football.
Right.
And better than I did, though. But, yeah.
Well, congratulations to him. That's awesome. And it's good to see that we're recruiting in-state, too. So go green, go white. Michigan State, you may have a bright future with that young kid right there. And coming up next, speaking of bright future,